Hello fam, it's been a while. If you're catching this on the day I posted it, happy Halloween. I just have been feeling pulled to record for a while. Just schedule has not allowed, but I have some time this morning. And so wanted to just pull a couple cards from my Earth Woman Tarot deck. Also a find in Sedona. It's really, really beautiful, and wanted to pull a couple cards from this one. I pulled some for myself earlier this morning. Just some beautiful messages came out, so wanted to pull a couple cards for the collective and see what comes out. What messages do we need to hear today? The Knight of Cups, really pretty. I love this deck. It's so beautiful. Let's get one more. Sometimes they jump out. Oh, the Empress. The Empress came out for me this morning as well. So she really wants to speak to us. Okay. But I will start with the Knight of Cups. Cups, where are you? There we go. Okay, Knight of Cups, romance, beauty, imagination. The Knight of Cups is riding a white horse, a color that signifies the coming of love, bliss, and romance. In her left hand, she holds a cup that symbolizes an offering from the heart. The dreamlike setting encourages you to let your imagination flow. Romanticize your life. Buy yourself flowers, dress up for no reason, take a long, indulgent bath. You can gain a lot of inspiration from the beautiful things that surround you right now, whether it be your dreams, poetry, art, or idyllic scenes. Soak up all that is offered and use it to move forward. Make decisions from your heart, paying more attention to your emotions than your rational mind. I love this. This actually, so my reading earlier, I got actually a few cards that were talking about, the rational mind and being stable and grounded, and trusting that, you know what to do. But then I did also get a few cards of my intuition and kind of like this, your emotions and trusting that inner voice. And so what I'm getting here is just like that balance and that connection between your mind and your heart, and appreciating both sides, but then, your mind will have, has some strengths, but your heart does as well. And so it's finding that balance, and coming together. And then ultimately that inner voice that is, kind of your guiding light, your North Star. So finding that balance, but then, following that inner voice at the end of the day, because that'll take kind of all the pieces together, and give you that next step that you're looking for. But I also love this too, because it said buy yourself flowers, and yesterday I bought myself flowers because my like the flowers that I had in there were, you know, I threw them out a while ago, and I was like, I need new flowers, I need new flowers. And so I found a little kind of Halloween-y bouquet at the store yesterday. So that's just funny. Oh, and the water's turning purple because the some of the flowers were dyed purple, I guess, for Halloween. So anyway, so I think that's just, and yeah, it's just about taking care of yourself and just that self-love and self-care, and then you're, you know, that makes yourself more open to receiving from others as well. So yeah, take care of yourself, buy yourself flowers, dress up, put some makeup on if you're, you know, or, you know, just get a haircut, you know, whatever it is. And give yourself that love, because when you give yourself love and you show the universe that you're worthy of love and attention and care, the universe will send you more. So, which I think is what this card is also talking about, you know, love coming in. So that's beautiful. Okay, and so then the Empress. This is a major arcana. And again, I got her this morning. I actually got the Emperor and the Empress, which was interesting. And that's where I'm talking about, like, I got, but you know, the balance of the mind and the heart. Okay. The Empress. Abundance, creativity, fertility. The beautiful Empress sits comfortably upon her throne. She is surrounded by a peaceful scene of nature, showing her connection with Mother Earth. The crown of stars on her head and the cosmic sky above suggest she is also connected to the mystical realm and the cycles of nature. She holds her pregnant stomach, which signifies her fertility, abundance, and growth. The Empress is a sign that you are full of creativity and have the tools and wisdom to give birth to your creations. Connecting with your feminine self and treating yourself to pleasures will make you feel good. Also, take a moment to feel grateful for the abundance that surrounds you, the beauty of nature, and the goodness in your life. Practicing gratitude and spending time in nature will allow you to connect to your spiritual self more deeply and ensure that the flow of abundance keeps coming. I love this message. Yeah. I've always like told myself that I'm not creative, or that, you know, like, because my daughter is like super into art. Like, she draws, she sings, she dances, she loves making crafts and, you know, all those things. And like, my mother is kind of the same way, in terms of like being into art and all of that, and doing, I mean, she did crafts growing up my whole life, and like making stuff. And I just felt like that's not, you know, I mean, I helped her, or like, you know, I did kind of enjoy it, but it was never something that like came out of me like naturally. And so I've always like told myself, oh, I'm not creative, I'm not this, I'm not, you know, like, that's just not, you know, how I am. But I feel like that's just like limiting myself, and creativity doesn't necessarily mean just art. And like, that's just what I always associated it with. But, you know, it's writing, it's self-expression in any kind of way, you know? And so that's why, you know, getting this card this morning, and there was some other messages that were similar to this, as well, you know, kind of inspired me. Like, I just need to record another video, and just get, you know, get messages out there, because I got another card about speaking my, using my voice, again. And, so it's just the universe like, hello, get out there, just do it. And some messages yesterday as well. Basically, since I stopped making videos, the universe is like, dude, get back out there. So, and then I think the other important piece here is that gratitude. So, being grateful for everything that you have, and just, you know, even if maybe you feel like there's more that you want, or there's something else, or there's something missing, but it's about appreciating the things that we have, because in that appreciation space and state, that's when the universe is like, okay, we can send them more because they can hold what they have, which means that, you know, like they're appreciative of what they have, which means they can probably have more, hold more. And so trying to be from that space that, yes, there might be challenges, yes, there might be things that you need to deal with, but practicing gratitude that, like, you're here and you woke up today and you can have a choice, you can make the choice to have a good day or a bad day, you know, and hopefully always like coming from that space of being thankful for the things that you do have, for the choices that you can make, for the things that, you know, you do have some control over. You know, just opens you up to that higher frequency and that higher energy, to, you know, to receive more. So, and then, yeah, again, taking care of yourself. So these two cards kind of complement each other in terms of that feminine power and taking care of yourself. And again, by giving yourself love and like just expressing yourself and being true to yourself and who you are, that just opens you up to more abundance and more good things coming in. So I think I'm gonna end it there. I hope this resonated, or at least helped, or caused you to think about something a little bit differently, or just found some encouragement along the way. So I will, like I said, end it there, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Love y'all. Have a good day.